It's wedding season. If you're the mother of the bride or the groom, picking out the right outfit is crucial. They're stylish, and then they're stealing the spotlight in horrific fashion. Dear Snarky is here for a fashion intervention, and she brought backup. For this segment, we have Wlaa, our fashion pharaoh, joining us for some guidance. So, Dear Snarky and Wlaa, we're going to tag team us, and these are letters based on questions that you've received, Sherry, in your advice column. And a big one is about who gets to wear white and who white is off limits for.
Yeah. Exactly. When it was Dear Snarky, is it okay for the mother of the bride or the mother of the groom to wear white? Now, just as a personal, like, non-fashionista answer, I would go, oh, heck no. No, the bride wears white. I mean, that just seems so wrong to me.
I was at a wedding where the mother of the groom wore white, and it was not approved by the bride, and that ruffled some feathers.
So yeah, I think number one is always get it approved by the bride.
Right.
Now we're kind of seeing like modern, fresh, you know, some of the younger girls are like, I want everyone in white. So depending on the theme, depending on the style of the wedding, I've seen some brides do like a very ivory or off-white gown for herself, and then all her bridesmaids are wearing white dresses.
Now, all my bridesmaids wore white, but,
yeah,
you know.
so
they're your bridesmaids.
And you selected it, you chose it. I think the focus is don't take away any attention from the bride. So
I just assumed
make
no
sure
one could take away from me.
Well, there you go.
There's a bridal shop that also came up, or when it comes to shopping, is the mom allowed to shop at the bridal store? You had a question like that?
Yes. I got a question saying a mom bought her mother the bride dress at a bridal shop, and yep, it was a bridal gown.
Oh, geez.
Is that just wrong or really wrong? I think everybody could guess my answer, so I'm going to go straight to you on that one.
So if it's a bridal dress and it's white, that's a serious problem. That's really wrong.
I don't care if you get it hemmed. I don't care what you...
Well, I feel like I would need to see the dress. Like, did you dye it? Did you get a white dress and then dye it a certain color? Or did you just leave it bridal? Like, are you really trying to compete with the bride right now? Because that's a problem.
Here's my theory.
Okay.
Okay, a lot of these mothers got married in the 80s that now have daughters getting married. Bridal fashion in the 80s was so awful. I think they go in these bridal stores now and they're like, oh my gosh, and that's a way for them to do an itsy bitsy redo. Puff sleeves on my bridal gown were so huge they could function as like landing pads for first responders. I'm talking ginormous.
Right.
Ginormous.
Yeah,
it was hideous.
I hope no mother of the bride is ever wearing shoulder pads that big, ever.
Or
I mean, that was the 80s, so I was in fashion.
Cleavage. Huge one.
Hey-o.
Who gets to sport the cleavage?
I say at a wedding, no one should be like full boob, just saying.
Okay. What about mother of the bride?
No one wants to see that boob or boobs.
I don't think anyone in life should be full boob.
I don't care if you've had them new and improved, you know, as like your mother of the bride gift to yourself. I'm going to get some, like, you know, a lift.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Let's show some decorum.
Yeah, I feel like if you're gonna be like sexy and sophisticated and chic, you should just be that like normally, not like go overtly sexy and like have full boob or full cleavage or whatever it is. Like, can't you look sexy and sophisticated and still like, oh, that's the mother of the bride?
Yeah, and I'm not saying you should be mother of the bride in the taffeta thing with the little blazer, you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I'm also saying you don't need to act like you're in Vegas.
It's not
There's
your
gotta be an
night
in-between.
to shine. It's not your. It's your daughter's night to shine, or your son's.
Exactly. It's your day to be super classy.
Yeah.
What about headgear? I'm not talking like braces. I'm talking tiaras and veils.
So I got this letter and it says, so we have someone who wants to know if it's okay if she wears a small veil-like headpiece with her mother of the bride dress. And I'm just guessing the same woman who probably also bought her mother of the bride dress at a bridal shop.
Yeah.
No, just no. Just
so flat no, even if you haven't seen it. No, no veil, no tiara, no nothing.
If I had to like blanket statement something, just don't wear any headgear. No veil, no crown, no tiara, no scepter.
No headband that functions as a crown.
Yeah, no like
nothing.
laying in. None of that. You're not the princess for the day. Leave it to the bride.
Exactly.
No.
Fair enough.
Okay.
So there's no, you know, hard rule for yes and no for various things, but you guys have some very specific decorum guidelines to follow. So what would be your most specific, maybe 3 fashion rules for the mother of the bride?
So
I'll go to you. You're the expert.
So for me, mother of the bride, I feel like fit and fashionable. You know what works on your body type. You get dressed every day. Yes, it is your wedding or your daughter's wedding or your son's wedding. Deck it out a little bit, but you know what silhouettes work on you, what don't. Keep it fit, correctly, keep it fashionable without trying to go over the top. That's rule number one. Rule number two, don't overdo it. You don't need a lot of bling, you don't need corset, you don't need lace, you don't need taffeta, you don't need to do all that, right?
Because you're not the bride.
Again,
Repeat after me.
you're not the bride. Not the bride.
Okay.
So keep the attention on the bride, right? And then the other big thing to me is just make sure that you have your aha moment too. Yes, you are the mother of the bride. The spotlight needs to be on the bride, but at the same time, you want guests to say, "Oh, that's got to be the mother of the bride." You know,
Oh.
Yeah.
look put together
Yeah.
so that people are like, "Oh, wow, that must be the mother of the bride." Not where'd she go?
So
Who's
what would be
that?
other ways you could distinguish yourself as the mother of the bride? Because you want it to be, it's your special day.
It
your
is.
daughter's
It's absolutely
getting
your
married,
special day. So if there's a color theme, so if there's colors in the wedding, whether it's silver or gold or something like that, try to play into the color theme. I see a lot of mother of the brides just, well, I like this color, I'm going to wear black and that's it. Doesn't go with the
Oh my
wedding
gosh,
at
don't
all.
wear black to your daughter's
yeah,
wedding,
wear something
please.
special. Go with the theme. Try to be involved with it. Yes, you're the mother of the bride, so you have kind of your moment to
Yeah.
shine too, but don't take it away from the bride.
Exactly.
Thank you very
And no
much.
cleavage, just
No
saying.
cleavage.
It's
That's
been very
just gonna go out there.
insightful. No cleavage. We'll prevent some wedding day disasters, hopefully, with this segment. If you need more Snarky in the suburbs, read the book, follow the blog, message her on Facebook. We have a link to all things Snarky on our website. And thank you to our fashion pharaoh,
Yes.
Wlaa, for
Thank
all
you.
things
Thank
fashion.